been competing as much as I'd like to. I've been trying to do a little bit of dry firing, try to do a local match here and there, but I did hit up one local match, and you know, right now I'm kind of at the point where I need to kind of see progress. But in order to see progress, I have to work on very specific things. I mean, obviously, I'm constantly working on just fundamentals. I feel like that's going to be something that's going to be that you're constantly working on, right? You always have to keep focused on your grip, stance, all that stuff. But I really wanted to focus on speed and my movement because I just noticed that every time I finish a stage, I think I move really fast. But then I look at the times, and I'm like 5 to 14, 15 seconds slower than everybody else. And I just don't see it because I watch other people and I'm like, but they don't look like they're moving that fast. And they beat me by 10 seconds. Like, I went into this one match. I'm like, all right, I don't care about my score. I don't care about what people think of me. I just want to move fast. I want to see how fast I can run a stage. If I can run a stage as quickly as these other people. Because for me, I'm like, I'm never going to be able to finish a stage that quickly. So I went into this one match, local match, and that was all I thought about. Like, I don't care about nothing. I just want to see how fast I can finish each stage. I wanted to feel as uncomfortable as possible, and my goal is to basically get comfortable feeling uncomfortable.
Let's go, Joe!
So I went to the stage and I was just cruising through it. Sometimes I didn't even see my dot. But honestly, I didn't care. I just wanted to see how fast I could finish. I went through the stages and I was shooting. Sometimes, at first I started a little slow because I was still trying to like gain the chops to do it all. But eventually I did it and I was just flying through stages. 7 mics one stage, 5 mics another stage. I think for the total of the day I had 17 mics, which is crazy. And yeah, people were talking shit. Like I could hear people whispering, "Did you see how many mics that guy had?" Or one guy's like, "How long have you been shooting for?" Like, okay, suck my dick, asshole. I don't fucking care what you have to say. It doesn't matter. I'm there working on what I'm working on. And after each stage, I'd ask, you know, whoever's doing scorekeep, I'd be like, "Yeah, let me just see the scores real quick." And I'd back out of my name to see the whole squad, and I'd look at their times. And even one guy's like, "What do you look at the times for?" He's like, "You're supposed to be competing against yourself, not everyone else." And you know, I'm new down here. I don't want to be an asshole to people. So I'm like, no, I know that. I'm just looking at everyone's times. But in my head, it's like, mind your fucking business. No one's talking to you. You know, I don't feel like explaining to you what I'm working on today and exactly what I'm testing, which is, can I finish a stage as fast as other people? I'm not shooting as good as other people, but can I at least run a stage that quick? I don't know. I want to find out. Do I feel like telling this asshole that? No, I don't. Thanks for letting me know that, Captain Obvious. Like, I didn't fucking know that already. Like, and who's even talking to you? I wasn't even talking to you.
You need to shut the fuck up. That's what I do if I had no army. I would fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Back to what I was trying to say. I started noticing that I was finishing within like 0.5 to like 1 second slower than the guys that were finishing the course the fastest. Okay, I answered my question. Well, one of them at least. I can finish a stage running as quickly as other people. Now, I can't shoot as good as other people. Don't have as good a footwork as other people. I'm not blending targets as good. I'm not transitioning as good as them. But I'm finishing at the same pace they are. So now I know I need to figure out how to move at that speed and have my dot right where I want, transition, and hit the target, not miss with all those mics. But I did learn something there. Now, I had about 3 or 4 stages before my classifier. And as everyone knows, the classifiers are, in my opinion, the only stage that really matters for the day as far as if you care about your classification. And when I get to the classifier, I'm like, all right, you know what? Let's take this down about 3 notches because I was going way too fast. Borderline reckless, I feel like. So we get to the classifier, and we go.
Are you ready? Yeah. Stand by. Woo! Clear.
and I was moving slower than I was before. I felt really slow, and my dot was just always there. It was like everywhere I pointed the gun, the dot was there. I was almost over confirming and hesitant to even pull the trigger because I was kind of shocked at how fast I was getting to it. I was taking my shots, and I could point out exactly where I overshot a corner, then I over-confirmed, shot, now I moved past one target, had to turn, shoot there, took my time on my doubles, ran to the end, over-confirmed again, shot there, shot the other one. I was like, man, that must have sucked. Because everything just felt so slow to me. I'm like, dude, whatever. Then I go and I look at my score. I had the best classifier I've ever had. And please, I'm not saying I'm great at shooting. That's not the point of this. But for me, I had a 65 point something. That was the best score I've ever had on a classifier. That's a B class run. I'm a C class shooter. I get 59s, I get 42s, I get this, I get that. I've actually shot that stage before, and I've shot it, you know, I think it was like maybe a 59 or something. And now I'm getting 65 point something, and I feel slow. Like, I felt slow. I mean, if you look at the video and how I'm running and how I'm over confirming, you're like, oh, dude, you're wasting time there. Like, I look at the video and I easily see spots that I can shave a second off of. Not even half a second, like a full second. I ran that stage in, I think it was 8 point something seconds. That could have easily been 6 seconds. Easily 6. Maybe 5 and change. But definitely I think I could have hit 6 seconds based on the way I'm seeing myself move. So the point being is, what I set out to do actually worked. I saw, like, I got the answer to that. I went out with a mission of trying to move as fast as I could, being super uncomfortable, pushing myself. Didn't even see the dots sometimes. I was just shooting just to see if I won this course. And let's just say I was a perfect shooter and I'm just and I'm just running through it. How fast could I do it? That worked for me. Not saying it's gonna work for you. I'm just telling you my experience and what I'm learning about myself. To each his own. Everyone learns differently. Everyone has their own method of how they want to do things. But for me, it was something I needed to do for myself. I needed to push myself. I'm always hesitant on running. I find myself being a little bit too cautious at times. And I feel like by me doing that, it actually helped me out. So, I mean, take it for what it's worth. Let's just share my experience with everybody. All right, peace.